Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. This is going to be our second video, and today we have my wife Sandy with us.
Hi guys.
Alright, and we're going to be talking to y'all about our journey with Dr. Sebi and his alkaline diet. Dr. Sebi and his alkaline diet. Yeah, it's been pretty much
been
a journey.
Yes, and it's been 20 days. We did begin April the 1st, and counting today, it's been 20 days fasting. With the alkaline diet from Dr. Sebi's, it's been 9 days. It would have been 10 days, however, we did cheat that one day.
We cheated. What did we eat?
We ate chips.
We weren't supposed to eat chips. What
Doritos,
kind of chips? Oh,
sweet
Doritos,
Doritos with Valentina y limon.
Oh man,
That's my favorite thing to eat.
mouth-watering type
And we ate some dark chocolate, which is dark chocolate custards with peanuts.
peanuts, and those are excluded from Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet. Just to get a little bit into why we are following Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet. We did do a little bit of research, you know what I mean? Not 100%. There's so many tons of videos that, you know, he's made throughout his whole journey. But a little bit about Dr. Sebi was that he was a man that was very ill. He had asthma and he had diabetes. He was overweight, and he went and visited many doctors around, you know, here in the U.S. and other countries, and he wasn't able to find a cure for his asthma, diabetes, and other illnesses that he had. It was very difficult until he was about to give up, I guess, and he thought there was no way out, and I guess the guy thought he was going to die. Suddenly, his wife came upon an herbal doctor. Is that how you say
Like
it?
a natural healer.
Natural healer, yeah, okay. Natural healer in Mexico. So they went and visited this natural healer, and the natural healer told him straight out, you want me to help you out, then you're going to have to fast 90 days. 90 days completely fasting. He's like, are you crazy? You're going to kill me. So that's when he decided it was either, well, you want me to help you or not, and he agreed. So the herbal, I'm going to say herbalist or natural healer. This started giving him some herbs and some good stuff along with his journey to fix him up, and so we don't know exactly what kind of fasting he was doing, but through his videos he talks about, you know, it had to be pretty much, I think, an intense fasting maybe. The herbs probably helped him. That's in my assumption. Somebody without eating is difficult, and as we have been exploring, it's very difficult, but it's possible.
To mention too that there's different types of fastings. Like you can do the whole 3 days fasting and just drinking juices, you know. So it's a process. It's also like the ones that we're doing. It's a 20-hour fasting with a 4-hour window in order for us to eat, and that's what we've been doing. And that one day that we did cheated, we just completely ate that one day. Oh no, we ate once, but we ate chips, and that was a big no-no.
Yeah, and we understand now why you're not supposed to eat GMO foods or any processed foods. The reason why he expelled them from his alkaline diet strictly was because of, in some cases, like me, I love sugar. Who does not love sugar? I think I've been addicted to sugar for the longest time, so I got addicted to those sugars. Somehow, after I quit drinking, I went directly and started eating like a pig, like there's no tomorrow. I mean, I gained, I was at what, 210? 210. I think I've gotten to 215, honestly. But I mean, it's crazy when you have all that weight and your sugar cravings, how that sugar it makes you go crazy when you don't have that sugar. And I don't even know how we've been managing it, but she's been my wife's been managing it different. I've been managing it different, but we're sticking to the same alkaline diet, 30 days. And like I said, it's going to be tough. We've had two of his herbs. We've tried two of his herbs, right? One called sea moss and
bladderwrack.
Those two, which we'll be going to be talking into those herbs later on throughout another video. Just want to tell you guys our journey and how it's going with this alkaline diet, which I'll leave the link to Dr. Sebi's straight alkaline diet guide and his website, so you guys can check him out. Okay, so then the story with Dr. Sebi was that he finished this whole 90-day fasting with this herbal doctor. He finished his whole program with his herbs and everything. He was completely healed. He lost a lot of weight. I mean, the guy, if you see him in videos, he's like skinny. And then we're gonna get into a little bit of that, how that's working. It's making sense in what we're doing now with his alkaline diet. Yeah, he lost some good weight, and he was healed. He goes back to work. He was making good money. And he just felt according to the story, deep within his heart to get out there and help other people, pretty much. So he goes back, he gets out of his job, and he quits his job, and he goes back to that herbal doctor and says, where can you help me? How can you help me heal my people? So the herbal doctor says, Dr. Sebi, you got to go out there and find all the alkaline foods and alkaline herbs. And like I said, we're still exploring. We're still in the process of trying to learn more. But what we've done so far, we're about to tell you right now. Okay, so we have been sticking strictly to his diet, for the exception of a few boo-boos there with the Doritos and things like that, but that happened only one day, right? I believe.
Yeah.
And one day, and we kind of talked about it. I think we pulled our hairs, and I kind of blamed her for it, and then she blamed me for it. So regardless, we both ate the damn chips. So I mean, I was starting to get hungry, and I immediately started seeing some very, what do you call it?
Like cravings.
Cravings, yeah. You starting to crave. Like, you can't just stick to one food. You want to jump to another one. And the diet that we've been doing.
There's different, for the Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet, there's certain types of fruits, certain types of vegetables, certain types of, like he said, flowers, certain types of teas, etc. So with us sticking to that, like myself, if I ate the chips, but that didn't affect me into having cravings, because once I eat it once, and then that little craving is satisfied, but that's it. I don't crave for something more, something sweet, something like he does. He's a sweet person. Like, he loves sugars. I don't. I
love Krispy Kremes, the donuts, everything.
I don't.
Damn.
I can live without it.
She can. I can't. But I mean, what kind of foods does Dr. Sebi have in his alkaline diet that you can probably let everybody know that?
Well, as far as vegetables, I'm not gonna name them all, right? Like, because it's a long list.
Big list. Check it out.
We've been eating, it's like the chickpea flowers, avocados, strawberries, bananas, apples, and then we've also teas. We've had gingers, and as far as nuts and seeds, we've only had walnuts. And that's with the salad, or that's with the little crepes that we've had, and so on. And as far as the oils, there's certain oils like olive oil. You can eat coconut oil. You can use it. However, you cannot cook with it. And then the ones that you can cook with is grapeseed oil, sesame oil, hemp seed oil, and avocado oil. You can use those oils to make your saute, like the onions, the mushrooms, and the bell peppers, and all those things. However, you cannot use olive oil and coconut oil to cook with them. You can, however, use them on your salads, or if you're doing an avocado salad, you can add the olive oil in order for it to become more creamier and thicker and give it more of a flavor. And the sea salt. We don't use regular salt. We use only Himalayan salt. And we don't use pepper. We only use like ginger powder, onion powder. What is it? The one that you love, the cilantro.
Oh, cilantro.
You know, dry
yeah.
cilantro. That one's really good. And then the sesame seeds. We also use that. We haven't eaten that though.
No, we haven't.
We didn't try that.
At first when we started this diet, we pretty much didn't know what to make with it, because we're sticking to the same thing like every single day. We're supposed to. We're not supposed to get off track of everything. If you want something to work out, you got to stick to it. You know what I mean? 30 days is our goal to do this. But sticking with the same foods every single day, we ran across some people that have been through this diet, and I think Ty's Kitchen is one of them. Yep. Check out his YouTube channel.
Different recipes. What we forgot to mention though is that we don't eat any type of meats. No red meat, no white meat.
And in his alkaline diet, all that is excluded. It's all like, it's kind of like vegetarian, but very different. Like very stricter. Alkaline is alkaline. You guys want to research it? Research it. I mean, it's more tougher, I believe, than being just a vegetarian. Honestly.
It's more of a vegan type. Because vegetarians can still eat cheese, sour creams, and certain things like that. As a vegan, nothing.
It's close to you're kind of like a vegan. So except he has his own chart, his own specifically foods at. And why did he do this chart that way? From my research, I don't know about Sandy's. From my research, it was he picked the fruits and I believe the vegetables and things like that where they're not, number one, high. They don't have any, how do you say, additives?
Like additives? Like
additives, GMOs and things like that, or replica. Sometimes, I mean, from some of his videos, he's saying that right now you're able to, make fake vegetables. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some countries out there are starting to experiment with labs and things like that, and making fake vegetables and things like that. So I'm thinking he was real picky on things that you can't really do a replica of. You know what I mean? And also he picked the ingredient, the things that were going to give you electricity in your body, like that energy, because we have been exploring energy, we have been feeling energy, and that's what we're going to talk about. What has this been doing personally in our lives? All right, guys, so now we're going to explain to you how this has been working for us. All right, I started weighing about 210, 204, I don't know, 213, somewhere around 210. She says 210. I say I was probably around 215. I don't know. I got pictures. Maybe I can post them. I don't know. If I can find some, I think I have many. But I was overweight. I was really I was getting to the point where, dangerous weight. And Sandy was probably...
I weighed myself once we started the fasting, which was April the 1st, and I weighed at 196. And that is my heaviest I've been. Because prior to that, I've tried the fasting before and it helped me. But then I got back into the bad eating habits.
She fell in love. That's what happened.
I can't say that. I mean, who doesn't love hamburgers? Who doesn't love nachos?
Well, I'm saying she fell in love with me.
Well, that too, But what I'm trying to say is that it is hard. It is hard once you reach that point of like, oh, hey, when I'm like super heavy, I'm fatigued, I can't run for I can't even walk like a mile without gasping for air, So that's hard.
We ate we started eating poorly. And when when that happened, there was a point in life where I was seeing her getting overweight and I was seeing myself overweight, but I was having bad symptoms. Like my anxiety level was going skyrocketing like hard. Like I've never felt the anxiety so bad in my life. Stress, you know what I mean? to the point where we just keep fighting all the time. You know, I mean, it's just there's no fights and fights and fights, and we're just like, what's going on, right? Basically, from what I'm understanding, when you have poor health and your health starts weakening and stuff, you start feeling very different. And maybe you don't mean fighting with your partner or everything, but it's just the things that are going inside your body, that your headaches, she was getting bad headaches.
I suffer from migraines on a regular basis back then though, but with the whole bad eating poorly, like you said, my migraines went like 2 to 3 times a month, you know, and before it was just maybe once a month. And
I'm telling the cramps too, I had to run away from the house. Not hard.
That's due to migraines really were due to the fact of, you know, every month they cycle or whatnot, but eating poorly, that really affected my migraines for me to be getting them more frequently. And now, I mean,
now guys, it's weird. It's just like everything completely is healing, and it has stopped. Honestly, it has. It's just, I don't know, you feel better, you feel more, you feel different, so different. Now I believe all those people that go out there and do the YouTube videos, right? That we've seen from the alkaline diet, Dr. Sebi, and different things that they've tried. It's very different. We're feeling it. We feel different. Our health has improved. We've been sleeping more, which is kind of crazy because I couldn't sleep. She couldn't sleep. We would wake up really bad. I would tell her how dizzy I would get every single time. Every time, like I was dizzy. I felt brain fog. Now I'm focused and sharp. Like honestly, now we've been exercising too.
Yes.
So where this come into place, that we're able to exercise while fasting 20 hours. Hard, like not eating anything for 20 hours.
Just water.
I mean water, yeah.
That's it.
So it's amazing because I would see her work out next to me and I'd work out at the same time, and we're just like, where are we getting this energy from? Because we're not eating for 20 hours. What's going on? So that's where we're going to make the next videos, right, that we're going to have coming up with. So far what we're explored, only one herb does not belong in this chain that I've tried. This is herb yerba mate, but I mean, I see this herb, maybe he did not discover it, I don't know, but it's an herb. We haven't seen any videos, but it's a great herb that gives you energy. So our routine in the morning is wake up in the morning. We do not eat at all. We drink our tea, our yerba mate tea, and we also do the
sea moss with bladderwrack.
Bam, right there.
And before mentioning these things that help us kind of like get throughout the day with the fasting, you also have to be mentally prepared. You also need to push yourself to want to get healthier and better. Because if you don't have the mentality of like, hey, you know what, I want this for my own good, nobody's going to be able to help you, or you won't be able to help somebody else. So, or yourself, you know. So you really have to be disciplined mentally and physically. It is going to be tough. Like the first 2 weeks, it is going to be tough. Maybe about the 4th day. To me, my body gets used to it right away. Like around the 4th day, I do get like withdrawals of like, oh my gosh, I feel like brain fogged or like headaches, you know, but that's because I'm without the sugars that I used to eat before. And but yeah, you do need to be mentally prepared. The
first days were the most crucial days of probably our entire whole journey. But then when I started ordering the sea moss and this other herb, it started helping along with it too. But we can't lie about it. But you need to have determination, and you need to be very disciplined and wanting to do it, because if you do not have it, it's not going to work. Honestly, right now we're facing really bad times. We have a lot of illnesses, not just our COVID-19 virus. There's just so many things going on. There's so many illnesses. Cancer, we haven't beat cancer. We haven't done a lot of things. And this is why we're taking the initiative to do this for our own bodies and our own health, and exploring to find out if it is going to work. Because if it doesn't work, we're just going to tell you flat out, this is crap and it doesn't work. So we still got how many more days left?
Today's the 21st, probably what? 2 weeks.
I think we have 2 more weeks. Yeah, we have 2 more weeks left, and we're gonna continue this journey. We wake up in the morning, we have our tea, we have our sea moss and bladder wrap. This is gonna be a journey, and if you guys are interested in walking with this journey along with us, I mean, feel free to give us a message us on either. We're gonna put our Facebook page up for this. Yeah. So we already have our YouTube channel
And our Instagram.
and our Instagram too. We're gonna be placing it, and I'm gonna tell you, I dropped already throughout this whole journey about 15 pounds. I believe, I think more. I think I'm going somewhere around 12, 13 already, 13 pounds. So some of y'all on my Facebook page and media, I've been. It's crazy because I keep dropping and I keep dropping, and so the Sandy. So we're seeing results. That's what I want to tell you. If we did not see results, why even bother even making this video, honestly? But
It does.
there's something good about it, and thank you, Dr. Sebi. Honestly, we are excited to keep walking this journey and learning more, because we are not 100% there yet. But there's so much information from Dr. Sebi, and not only that, there's other people also that have information out there. So we're gonna collaborate with everyone, and feel free to let us know your experiences also, you know, and if you're fasted, what's happened, you know what I mean? Our thing was 20 hours straight, and even working out before having a bite, or alkaline diet. Sticking to Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet, that's it. And that's how we're gonna roll for the 30 days. It's been a collaboration, and we've been a team. So for couples out there too that are gonna do this, you know, encourage yourselves, and you can do it, because we need to fight illnesses. You know what I'm saying? We need to, if everybody is healthy and we're out there, we're not gonna take many visits to the doctor. We're not gonna make that many visits to, you know, to things like that, where it's gonna cost you money, and probably it's gonna cost tragedies too, such as the one we have right now. You know, I think if everybody is watches what they eat, you know, I can't say we can't be perfect. After the 30 days, we might take a little bite. I don't know. We're gonna evaluate it. You know, we're gonna go and eating a little bit of different foods. But you know, if we see that we miss what we had, then we're sticking to it. Guys, see you on the next video, and we're gonna be talking about the stuff that we're doing and the herbs that we're doing, and maybe a little bit, sharing a little bit how we prepare foods also. Delicious food that we've been making with this, you know, with the same alkaline ingredients. So, all right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you on the next one.